turn if it gets to my turn for this specific time. I'm like, and this is the day after, so I can only imagine opening night. I'm pretty sure opening night probably is sold out by now.
Yep.
I'm like, how long does it take for people to buy tickets? Just
I'm honestly
choose your
betting on it.
spots and
Yeah.
then buy them.
Mm-hmm.
No, but you know
That's
how
how
some customers are. They'll be like,
you're like,
"Hey, Jerry, how many seats should we get? 4?
mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do 4. No, let's get 5. How about
It's like, oh, should
5?
we sit right here or right here?
Maybe 8?" Yeah, it's like, dude.
I
I've
think the reason
seen
why it
that
takes people
happen.
long is because they're like stuck deciding where they should sit at. But
Yeah.
I already know where I would prefer to sit at. Like,
Well,
um,
remember, that's not a guarantee because we might have to
that's what I'm
like
saying.
pick
That's what I'm
super
saying. Like, I
front
already
row.
know where I would like to sit at. So if I got to chose, if it was my turn, I would have been chose. But
Uh,
until it's my turn, when my plan is to just pretty much get seats based off of that area that I'm thinking about sitting at.
Makes sense. What is it?
I would
Is it
prefer like
center, left, or right?
well, not, well, and regardless, I'm not okay. And as long as it's from the middle to the back, like middle seats to the back seats, rather. So
Gotcha.
I would rather not sit like front row. You feel me?
Yeah, that shit's disgusting. Having to look
Because
up,
like
you're tilting
yeah,
your head
you're.
up the entire
Well,
time.
I guess City Walk is a bit better in terms of that because it's like recliner chair, so you're kind of like leaning back, but
Yeah, but you don't see
it's
everything because it's so zoomed in.
yeah, so it's like you can
It's a
miss
huge
things for sure,
screen.
for sure.
Yeah.
I think the like if a little past the middle, like closer to the back, but like in the
Mm.
middle of the middle and the back, I think that's like the sweet spot because you're not too close, you're not too far.
Huh. That makes sense. Hmm.
But yeah, I would like to get tickets for it's pretty much within that square.
Mm.
Um, definitely not front row though.
No, that's like last. That's like the last option you should look
Yeah. Mm.
at that point. Okay, weapon kits. Hmm.
When it is your turn, you have 10 minutes to start your ticket purchase. So these people have 10 minutes to decide where they want to sit. And I'm like, bruh, hurry up,
Oh,
man.
they're really running out the clock then.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all ain't need all this time. But maybe it could play in my favor. Maybe some people who are also waiting in line, they just gonna end up falling asleep or, because I'm pretty sure a lot of these people are, they're not, there's no kids doing it. And if it's like any parents, it's probably because they're like a fan of like Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Because no kids is gonna be like sitting up like, okay, I'm gonna buy tickets now because they can't, you know?
Well, you never know. I mean,
Well, I
especially
mean,
with
a kid
today's
can't buy a
generation.
ticket. A kid can't buy a ticket. They don't have a card.
Steals mom's card.
Hey, yeah, that, that is a possibility. Some kids would probably do that.
I mean, I did it when I was younger.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
It'd be
I
I
was
get
in
my
middle
ass
school
beat.
that time.
like
I did it for Wizard 101 membership.
it'd be like that. You know, there was one time, what's we call it? There was this NBA
Yeah.
game on my phone that I wanted so much, and I was like, I didn't have any money, so I was just crying so much. Like I was punching the couch, like, dang man, I really wanted this and everything.
Hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, okay, here's the reason why I did it. Because my mom was all like, "Okay, you need to get good grades, like if you want this membership, right?"
Uh,
And here's the thing: it was like towards the end of the year already, and I knew I
mm,
was failing my math class. Like it was
dang.
inevitable. There was
It
no
was like it's
way I
too
was
late.
gonna
I'm gonna
come
just
back.
get.
Right? So I threw a Hail Mary attempt one night, and I waited for her to be to go to sleep. Right? I'm like sneaking in my mom's room, and I'm looking through the bag. My dad comes
Mm.
up to me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, she wanted me to look for her wallet because she said she couldn't find it." And that was probably the slickest thing I'd ever said.
It worked.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, okay, just make sure you put it back when you find it and stuff." And I was like, "Okay, cool."
hmm
I find it, I take the wallet with me to my room. My dad just so happened to be in the bathroom as it's happening, and I start jotting down the website, right, like wizard101.com, and I start putting the credit card information in. Like, dude, like it was literally like defusing a bomb. That's literally what it felt
I
like.
bet.
And as I was doing it, right,
Like, all right.
as I was doing
Perfect
it,
timing. He's in the bathroom. I got to sneak
Tootsie
by.
walks inside my room and makes the door
Here's you.
freaking open, and I hear the
Aw.
creaking, and I panic, and I'm like, what the hell? And
Mm-hmm.
I turn around, it's her. I got so mad at her, I was like, get out, and that's what made my mom wake up.
Aww.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
The damage was already done. All I had to do was be like, like I thought you were looking for it. So she didn't even notice me doing it, like,
Oh,
because
putting
I
it
already
in
did
all
it.
that?
Yeah, I already had done it before the fact.
Uh-huh.
When Tootsie caught me, and I was like, oh snaps. And here's the thing: when you're a kid, you don't know the consequences to that because you think it's all done, right?
Yeah.
A couple days pass, my mom gets the billing report,
Yeah.
and she's like, "What the hell is this Wizard 101 shit?"
Yeah, you can't. See, that's the thing about kids. You can't really think about this stuff. So it's
Right.
like,
And
I
then
was
my
like, she's
mom,
gonna find out.
my mom looked at me, my dad looked at me, and then my sister looked at me, and the first thing that went off in my head was like, "Okay, you still should be." You should be fine, right? Like you still got a chance.
Oh my god. Bro.
You're good.
The first thing I said was, "Well, I guess someone must have hacked your credit card."
Help me out. I guess they
Right.
knew I wanted this.
Yep. So here was my odd punishment. So I only bought a month because I wasn't ballsy enough to buy a year.
Yeah.
They took me off the computer for a month. That same
Aw.
month, I bought the membership.
They should have been like, wait, but I already bought it for the month. Don't you think I
Yeah.
should play it for this month so
Right.
we can
There you
get
go.
the money's worth?
There you go.
So it won't be a
Nah.
waste.
My mom's satisfaction out of it was literally watching me not play. And just like knowing the
Dang.
fact that I could be, but I never will.
Yeah, she probably saw the month membership thing. So all right,
Yep.
bet. Then you ain't gonna be on it for a month.
Yep. And get this, it's at the time it was like an actual computer. Like you couldn't carry this thing around. Like I had no laptop. So I literally had to play like right there. Like she knew exactly where it was at. Oh man. But yeah, after that, I got over it. And then that's when I started begging for it instead, so it worked out. Oh,
I
man.
feel it. I mean, there was one time I took a quarter.
Oh, for real?
It was it was on the ground. And I was like,
You thought that was like the most amazing thing, huh?
okay,
You're
no,
like,
no, actually,
dang.
no, okay. I mean, that was at one point when I was like younger. I just took a quarter because I was like, oh shoot, and I felt bad about it. I was like, dang man. I kinda wanna give
Really?
it back.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, I wanted to give it back. But then I got a little older.
Jeez.
And then there's one time, right? I was at my uncle's house, and I saw he had like these $quarter in his room. And I was
Right.
like, oh shoot, $quarter. I used to think those were like the coolest thing in the world. And I was
Right.
like, oh shoot, dang, I kind of want to get one of those. And so I ended up going in there when nobody else was in there,
Oh,
and then
brother.
they were all just, it's funny. It's like the living room was right past like the hallway. You have the hallway, right? Then the first door on the right is the room. If you keep going down the hallway, it's the living room, and